Good Saturday. I've been turning this TV so that we don't get copyrighted. We've got a concoction here to start this week's video. It's 11:37 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and the video starts right now. Okay, with that said, here is the concoction. So we have our daily driver right here, right? This has got our water. I probably should wash it, but it's just water, so it is what it is. But I got like 5 hours sleep last night, and I want to go to the gym later. And I'm feeling a little, it's been up since 6:30, so I'm feeling like I need something, right? But I don't want to have too much caffeine too late, so it's still morning. Technically, this is fine. So we're gonna try this guy right here, which again, I have had these before. They're great. Sparkling ice plus caffeine, like these are great. There's like 70 milligrams. Yeah, 70 mgs per can. Great. I'm not gonna have the whole can. I usually have half at a time. And then I save it, like this way it lasts me like way longer. Plus I don't need that much I honestly just need like a little bit of caffeine, and it's kind of cool. I'm not addicted to caffeine like many people are. Then we got the D-Pep, okay? So the D-Pep is cold. This is not, this is warm, but we got the ice. So we're gonna see if this tastes good. This actually could be sick. I'm thinking this could be really good. Cherry vanilla with the Diet Pepsi, but let's see. First things first, we crack this bad boy. And I'm gonna just gonna pour it in. Let's see, let's go like, up to there. That's like, I probably used about a third of the can, maybe a little bit more. Let's go. That's good, okay? Trying to do this with one hand, so, ooh, still got a little bite to her there on the D-Pep from yesterday. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh shit. That was close. Oh, fuck! All right, we're good, it's okay. Oh, we'll clean it up. I underestimated the fizz factor. This thing is a mess. So, as we can see here, I may have slightly overfilled, but let's give it a taste test and that's pretty fucking good. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that'll do. Good Tuesday, Sunday. We are back at the trails, man. First time running in over a week. Right now, a little golden hour, almost 7:26 a.m. I'm pumped. This place seems packed, and we're gonna give it a go and see how much we can get in, see how the legs feel, and go from there. All right, 5 miles done. And let me just turn this down for a second. Yeah, man, I look like I came out of a pool, and I towel dried too already. Yeah, it's nuts. Heat advisory is no joke, but it's also 8 a.m. Even 8 a.m. That's the biggest thing that I think is gonna be awesome in like 3 months. I guess 2 months from now, it's August, so it's still fucked here. 3 months, that last like 2 months of, my training for this race, the morning runs, because I'm going to keep going early, like right after sunup, the morning runs are going to be nicer and nicer. And so I would imagine that my paces are going to just like pick up faster and faster. And all of a sudden I'm like, holy shit, I can run way faster than I thought, just because of all this heat training. And then you're not going to need as much water. Your body's not, working as hard to run whatever speeds. But it was good though. I mean, my legs feel good. I mean, it definitely felt something in the right leg, like pretty much the whole time, but it wasn't bad. And it kind of got better as it went on. And so I'm curious what's gonna happen. Here's my plan. I'm going to go for today's Sunday. So I went to the gym yesterday. Today's Sunday, so tomorrow I'm gonna go to the gym. Probably it was a push day tomorrow. And then some rehab work on the leg, stretching, rolling, all that stuff. Some freaking fuzz in my mouth. And then Tuesday we'll do cardio, but I will not do a run. I will do elliptical again, just to kind of make sure we like really recover. Wednesday gym again. Thursday we'll do cardio, probably do elliptical again. Then this coming next weekend, I'll do a run again. And then maybe on 4th of July, which is Tuesday, which is usually the day I do a run, I'll probably do a trail run again. So we'll see how that goes. That's the plan, to ease back into the running. Only 5 miles today on this. Like usually the weekends are my longer runs, but I don't want to overdo it. Number one, the heat would be insane to do 10 plus. It would be nuts to do 10 plus today. And then number two, I just don't want to mess the leg up. I mean, I just took a week off, so let's see how it recovers now. Happy Monday, back at the desk. We took one trade today and it worked out really nice. So check it out. We had NVIDIA right here. It's making lower highs. This actually was underneath a lower low from last week. A nice little setup, broke down to the downside, broke those lows. Big move, very big move. 419 down to 413, which is, you know, a decent amount. Contracts exploded. I had like 20% on my contracts, which was nice, but I played it with, you know, risk that was, you know, modest because they're volatile. Little house mix going on in the background. Been looking at these because we're trying to pick up some tickets for when I head back to Penn State for the season opener. Tickets they are pretty high, but we're trying to see if we can get like 6 or 7 in a row, which is kind of a bitch. But it should be sick. It's a night game, fireworks, all that stuff. So just kind of watching that in the background. But that said, back in the saddle. To be honest, this week, I don't have a ton to do. I don't think that could change drastically in a hurry. But a couple things I want to do today. One of the biggest things in this weekend was the leg. So on Sunday, we ran, that was like the last clip, we ran 5 miles on this loop and it was really good. I loved it. It was awesome being out there. I was having a great time, put on some music and just let it go. Take it super slow. But also, like, I didn't feel like I was going that slow at times. You know, I took a couple breaks, 2 water breaks along the 5 mile loop where I walked for about a minute, drank some water, which, you know, slows the average down when you're only going for like whatever, but who cares? The thing is, my heart rate was up there. It was up, you know, higher than I want it to be. And the biggest problem is that it's just so hot. It's just so hot. You know, you can't, I run past this guy on the trail and he's like, yeah, this Texas summer, man, it's kicking my ass. I'm like, dude, it's like 8 a.m. It's like pre 8 a.m. We're out here running. It's like 80 plus degrees. It's humid as shit. I am at mile 3. It looked like my shorts, I came out of the pool. I'm like, I'm only 3 miles in. I'm only 30 minutes into this run. Jesus Christ. But that's what it is. Here's the problem. I think I have a stress fracture in my lower leg. I say that because the symptoms are not shin splints. They don't seem to line up with what shin splints would be. And a couple things, I've been feeling pain at times, yesterday afternoon specifically, when I was just sitting. Leg was up on the couch, like I was still feeling pain, just kind of radiating from like my lower knee down through my like lower leg. And it's not good. So I think that's the problem. Yes, I'm 24, about to be 25, so I'm young. I'm gonna use that to my advantage, but I'm not going to push it and I'm not going to run for at least a week. So that's the plan. I will be going to the gym doing cardio, but I'll do elliptical where you're not pounding the ground. Your kind of feet are just doing this kind of thing, you know, and you can move your arms more too. So I'll be putting more stress on the upper body, like arm movement of the elliptical than the legs, than the leg drive. But that's the plan. Outside of that, still doing my usual lifting days. It doesn't seem to hurt that much. I stopped doing leg press. That's what I was doing. And so I kind of put an alternate in there instead of leg press. So like at least I'm not putting additional pressure, heavy pressure on that leg and pushing. But we're still doing calf races work fine, like leg extensions, leg curls, those feel fine. So we're gonna do that stuff, doing the same things. Nothing really is changing there. Upper body is fine. You know, it's not that bad. After a couple of days, I think it will get better. I took an Advil last night, felt totally fine. So it's like one of those things where it's managing the pain. I don't want to make it worse and then fuck myself. Is it a bad time? Is it gonna kind of suck? Yeah, it sucks. Is it a terrible time? Not really. It's hot as shit. So to be honest, I don't feel like I'm able to do the long runs anyway. Those 16 milers I did, a few weeks back, that was great, but like, I don't think I could do that right now. I did 5 and I was like, yeah, I could maybe do 8 to 10. You know what I mean? But at 10 plus, man, you have just lost so much sweat. I mean, you can. The problem is that just the hydration, it's a whole, it's a lot. It's not as easy. You could do it, but you got to be packing tons of water and like really know what you're doing because your body just breaks down. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to kill myself with that. So that's the plan for now. Still got about like 18, 19 weeks until the race. If I could get out of the 18, 19, if I could get even, think about this, a solid 12, like 12 really solid weeks, I think I'll be just fine. So not like I'm stopping cardio, but if I can get a solid 12 weeks of running in there and probably do like a 6-week push, you know, or maybe a 5-week push, chill, 5-week push, and then the week before chill. That's the plan. So I still have a lot to work with. I'm not like super worried about it. Ideally, it would be more, I would love to be doing more heat training, but also got the rest of summer to do that, so I'm not super worried about it. But that's kind of where I'm at. I know it's a long little ramble, but other than that, I'm gonna try to keep this video a bit shorter than last week. So that's where we're at here on Monday morning. What's going on? Happy Tuesday. It is almost 7 o'clock. We got the bun, the honey bun, hanging out. She's out. She just pooped. She pooped and peed for me. So we're looking good. We're gonna craft up a little dinner. Got a little tunes going on. I lowered them down, copyright, you know what I mean? Filmed 2 videos. My voice is a little raspy. Filmed 2 videos. Got those done. Pretty good day, actually. Filmed 3 videos today. Cool. And then we had a green trading day. So yesterday was green, really nice day. Today was, we had 2 out of 3. Smaller size, but it was green. So looking good, feeling good. Wednesday morning, Powell ECB panel going on, so there's some, you know, news, or there's at least headline risk. So I have not taken a trade today. There was one on Tesla, there maybe is one on Apple that's setting up right now that look decent. Apple actually looks really good compared to Tesla's. Tesla was good on the 5-minute, not good on the bigger time frames. That's why I didn't take it. It worked on the 5-minute, but you know, it is what it is. Chances I take a trade today seem pretty low, and if I do, it might be Apple, and that's it, if it even is. Other than that, went to the gym today, hit a pull day. It was actually, that was a good workout. It was a really good workout. One of my best in a while. My legs, man, are just like slowly I have been keeping it super low volume because of the running and stuff. And so I haven't been like pushing legs like super hard. But with the low volume, only doing a couple sets of, and I do legs technically every workout, so I'll do a push and a pull day. That's all I do. I just do a push day, pull day, and I just rotate back and forth. So like it'll be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. On Sundays potentially, maybe not, because if it's a rest day or whatever, I decide that based on how the body feels. So at minimum Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we go push, pull, just kind of keep rotating through. So you get a couple days rest in between push days and stuff, like push day Monday, push day Friday. There's plenty of rest in between. But I hit legs every day. Some are more leg press movements and calves, and then the other days are hamstring curls and leg extensions. But like, dude, they're just like getting stronger and stronger. Like I'm taking it very slow. Like, you know, okay, we hit a weight, let's say we hit this weight, say it's 100 pounds or whatever the workout is. And we do, you know, a warm-up set for a few reps, and then we do 2 hard sets of, you know, pushing towards failure, like let's say 10 to 12 reps range. I'll go do 10, and I'll do 10 on the second set. And then the next workout, come back, I'll try to do 11. If I can do 11 on the first set, 10 on the next set, that's still improvement, we're good. But if I can do 11, I'll do it. The next day we'll do 12, 11, or the next, you know, push day, right? And then the next week 12, 12, if we can go at that pace. Sometimes you don't, but I log them every time. And then once I hit, you know, once I get up to like 12 to 15, and I'm doing that for 2+ sets, sometimes I'll add in a third set once we kind of get towards that, like, you know, okay, I can do 2 sets solid, you know, pretty easy. And then, or not easy, but I can do 2 sets and I'll add a third. Either it's a drop set or it'll be an additional kind of working set. But to be honest, I've been keeping it to 2, you know, solid sets and just kind of slowly progressing on the weights with good form. Man, it's been solid. They've been getting freaking strong, which is cool. But then again, like I run all the other days during the week, or at least I was. Now we're kind of in the elliptical bike cardio lifestyle until the leg heals up. But yeah, the origin of the spot, I don't know if you can see, but like here's the knee. Like it's like, when I feel the pain, I can't feel it on the bone, you know what I mean, as I push down here, but it's like essentially feel it like right in the lower part of the knee down into here. And then depending upon, you know, how overused the leg is, like after a run, I felt that pain kind of radiating down through my entire leg. And then sometimes I feel it like in the back, kind of behind my knee, like just below my knee, but like in the back. It's a really weird thing. So I don't know, it doesn't hurt when I do elliptical, it doesn't really hurt when I bike. I just like the elliptical more, but yeah, we'll do that again on Thursday. Would love to get out to the trails this weekend. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. We'll see how the leg feels going up, downstairs. Like, I can feel it when I do those things. So, I'll be able to tell pretty good by the time we get to the weekend. If it still feels like there's something there, that's how I felt last weekend, and I ran 5 miles and I shouldn't have because I hurt afterwards. So if I still feel something, I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna just do it again, cardio. And then plan is, my thought was just the most euphoric way to have start your 4th of July is get up early, the sun's rising, and hit the trails and do a nice 5 to 10 miles. We'll see how the body feels. So that's on Tuesday. So we got about a week to go to there. A week we might be feeling good. So we'll see. Just gonna go off a feel, nothing super insane. The plan though is that I want to heal. I don't want to be a dumbass. I could push. If I had to run this race and had to train, I could do it. But I'm not going to do that because I would like to heal the actual issue first, come back stronger, and then progress into the final push for the race in November, which is plenty of time. But no, a lot has to go down. So that's where we're at there. Chill week, man. Other than that, getting other work done. So see ya. I'm back. I'm eating lunch. We got some chicken from last night, harissa chicken, that I crafted myself, handmade. Some rice, some Frank's hot sauce, because it can never be hot enough. I did end up taking a trade. Check this out. First off, you can see by the TradeZella dashboard that we are at a new high of the month in terms of P&L. That's awesome. Not a big day, fairly small, modest day. But what was the trade? It was actually on Q. I'm gonna go to my chart on Webull. It's QQQ. So honestly, I don't want to say it's textbook, but it's really nice. Big push up, came back, fell to the VWAP. Not that I really care about indicators that much, but it came down to VWAP. Came up, consolidated really nice for about 20, 30 minutes. Developed a clean area of resistance to play off of, and I like these that are up near high of the day or making a new high of the day. Took the breakout, got a nice push. My contracts went about 12% at the peak. I took off 2/3 at 10%, and then I had a stop loss at break even. Stop loss hit on the last third is what it is. And so we had a little small green day. Nothing crazy, just waited for it. Just waited for it to set up, waited for something to look really nice, and that's what looked really nice. And so I'm done with that. That's good enough. And the months, not as high, not as good of a P&L month as last month, but I just checked, it's up there. It's a really fucking good month is from what I'm looking at. I guess fucking good. So there's absolutely no rush, no need to do anything the next 2 days. I could take them off and say, hey, had a great month, I'm good. I probably won't. I'll be here. If something sets up that nice, I'll take it. And that's it. And then I think next week, markets we have not a holiday, but Monday, markets are open, but they're not, they're closing early, 1 p.m. And then Tuesday is 4th of July, markets close. So, you want to trade Monday? Be my guest. But I'm probably not going to. So I'll probably hang out. We'll do a live stream, but chances are not going to be a ton of volume. Who's at the desk? People are on vacation, big money's on the freaking beach. No one cares. Thursday, not a good day. I think the past 2 or 3 Thursdays have been red. Damn, pretty bad. I just reviewed all the trades that I took. It was a max loss day, so essentially I maxed out with the most I would be willing to lose. And they were all not terrible losses. It's just that they all literally lost. There was no winners, which, that could happen. I think on a day like this, the biggest problem or the realization that has to be made is it a momentum day? Is it a day that fits the strategy, right? And if it's not early on after, 2 or 3, plays, you probably should just not even bother. I think that's something that I was doing in May without even thinking too much about it, overthinking about it. That I haven't done in June. So June's technically a green month, it still is, but just it was not done with as much ease as May felt like. May felt like it was easy. It felt like I was just in the flow. I was doing my thing. I was at the desk less, taking less trades. So the plan, one more day. I'll recap after tomorrow, portfolio, everything, and then we'll talk about the plan for July. I just saw the mailman for the 37,000th time. And hear me out. I feel like the mailman, I don't know why I was just thinking this. I feel like the mailman is the kind of guy that you never see. He's just doing his thing, stealth mode. Your mail shows up. At this apartment, I have seen the mailman, I kid you not, multiple times a week. And I'm that's kind of insane because I feel like I've never seen the mailman, like more than like on absolute rare occasion my entire life, living in like my childhood home and shit, but I don't know. All right, what are we thinking? Fresh cut here. After a couple weeks ago, in that massive fuck up, going to a new place, I think it was good. I'm now going like, I'm trying to go, not twice a month, but like 3 weeks is like the max. So if I hit 3 weeks from a haircut, I like need to go that day or like as soon as possible. But like 2.5, 3 weeks is kind of like the time that I'm going with. I don't know. I feel like people go more frequent. I don't really care that much. It doesn't really matter that much to me. So I think like, 2.5, 3 weeks is fair. Friday lift complete. Check this out. I shaved my entire face fully last night. Now I look like I'm fucking 16 years old. But gym is done. It was a good push day. I mean, it's not as hot, at least in the mornings. So it's good. It's nice. But yeah, hopefully today's a good day. It's the last day of the week. PCE coming out in a few minutes as I'm filming this right now. And yeah, yesterday wasn't a good day. I mean, I kind of fell victim of the summer trading, which I knew ahead of time shouldn't have. But, that was on me. Just choppy and probably shouldn't have traded as much as I did. But lessons learned. Today's a new day and see what happens. The week is over. The live stream we just finished up. And we somehow we're keeping BITL. It ended up closing just under the strike of the covered call that I sold. And so we still got it. Now Bitcoin at resistance could easily pull back, but if it breaks through, we have more gains potentially coming for our Bitcoin exposure, BITO. That said, the Robinhood finishes at 10,415, so pretty much like the exact same spot it finished at last week, so nothing really changed there. Webull, it was another profitable week, not by a ton, and honestly, like it was because of Thursday. Looking back, this would have been, or it should have been, there shouldn't even been a question. It should have been one of my better weeks. But Thursday, I just fucked myself because I traded way too many times. And it was just loss. And so it was a day where my strategy just wasn't working with the price action. It was not a momentum day, if you want to call it that. Because I had trade momentum. It was a choppy day. It wasn't momentum, it was chop. We got a better day on Friday. I took 2 trades. They were winners. One was a nice one. The other one was kind of half take profit, other half break even. And then I had a loss on Tesla. So it was a green day, but not by much, which makes like these red days look a little bit too big on the visual. So we've got a video coming soon. I'm gonna post that in either very soon or like probably the next couple of days. That will be an entire June trading recap. We'll be inside the computer. We'll be looking at the details and the takeaways, and then some of the lessons I've been learning from that. So it's a great month, I can't complain, but day trade wise, but I guess Friday was actually even better. I had a future trade that was a winner, but it was just not as good as it could have been, which is fine, because if we can grow from here, that's great. With that said, I don't know what it is. Like I was feeling really good leg wise. My leg was feeling really good this morning and early this afternoon. But all of a sudden, it was just like this past like 2 hours, every time I walk, I'm getting the pain. The pain is right under the knee, but it's not to the touch. It's just when I put pressure on the leg. So my plan, as I was already kind of thinking, was gonna be cardio at the gym tomorrow, lift Sunday, lift Monday, and then Tuesday, trail run. So we'll run the trails on Tuesday. Give it a shot. It would have been over a week of no running. So still activity, right? Still going to the gym lifting, but that stuff doesn't seem to hurt my leg. It's more the pounding of each step. That's what hurts it. So that's where we're at. This is a pretty solid week. Hopefully this video isn't too long. And with that said, stay tuned for some of the next videos. They should be pretty good. I actually have some pretty good insight I want to share in a couple different things, so those would be good. Hit thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I want to keep making these videos going forward. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.